I'm Merrick Fuchs, Senior Contributing Analyst at The Street, and they just don't get it. We're here today to talk to you about how in their considerable tumult, a sad counterpoint to Home Depot, Lowe's cut full-year forecast to ribbons, adding that their now reduced guidance assumes an additional roughly $1.5 billion in stock buyback. You got that? You should, because it's pretty basic, even though much of the media let it slip their minds. Here's the deal. Lowe's had a terrible, no good second quarter. Whatever should have been up was down, whatever should have been down was up. Worse yet, they cut those full year forecasts to about $1.64 a share from a window that stretched as high as $1.83. And that reduced performance level assumes that level of buybacks, okay? Now, it always requires a leap of faith to trust that a company will buy back what they say they will, right? Sometimes that leap of faith becomes a leap off a bridge. Either the company is not being truthful, they want sort of the big bang, the reaction to the buyback announcement, but nobody holds them to the follow-through, or maybe business turns and they find a better, more needed use for cash. Could be a million different things. The point is, it's a big and uncertain variable. So how did the media do in pointing this out? You really didn't ask that, did you? Seeking Alpha, for example, poses a question in a headline: should you be buying Lowe's after their earnings? Their answer is a resounding yes. Fair enough, I guess, but they failed to mention the promised level of stock buybacks. Now, the Wall Street Journal did really well mentioning the reduced forecast and right afterward mentioning the promised level of stock buyback. One has to be harnessed to the other to cut confusion and disappointment off at the pass. Here's what you need to know. Number one, Lowe's guided lower. Number two, achieving the reduced goal is contingent upon buybacks. Number three, you assume a promised level of buybacks at significant risk. If you disagree with me, and you won't, feel free to email me at marek.fuchs@thestreet.com. And remember, they just don't get it.